Welcome to the first edition of Coffee Talk at the Drum Shop. Can't decide if I'm going to keep Coffee Talk, but that's what we're going to use right now because honestly, we're going to talk about coffee. Not just any coffee, we're talking about Cafe Bustelo. This might be a commercial, but it's really not. We just drink a whole lot of it. As you can see, I'm surrounded by it, but we do drink a lot of it. And today, we're going to teach you how to make Cuban coffee. Cuban coffee is an instant addiction. It's probably as good as crack, although I've never done crack, so I really don't know. But I'm gonna say this is about as close as I get. We're gonna make it fairly quickly, and I'll leave all the recipe and the rest of the information inside of the comment section below. The things that you need are a can of the fabulous Cafe Bustelo coffee, an Imusa espresso percolator, a hot plate that's already on, don't touch it, don't put your flesh on it because it does burn. You'll need a spoon, some sugar, and a nice little demi-tasse cup and saucer, and a demi-tasse spoon. While the fancy accoutrement, I don't know, it's just fun and it's dainty and it looks kind of cool. Pretty straightforward. Piece one, and the charger where the coffee goes into. Basic water. And you're gonna fill the water section just to below the little brass release valve, I guess you would call it, or I don't know. It's just a brass thing. That's the marker that I use. You insert the charger into the water cup. I was smart enough to bring everything except my coffee tamper, so I have to improvise. Plastic cup. And since I'm making 2 cups of espresso, or Cuban coffee in this case, I'm going to fill it all the way to the top. Now you'll see on some videos that some people put salt in here to cut down on the bitterness. No, I don't agree. Screw the percolator section of the coffee pot back together till it's snug. Then you wait 5 minutes. This episode of Coffee Talk has been brought to you by Bicycles of Tulsa. Have you thought about buying a bicycle? Have you thought about riding a bicycle? Have you started looking for bicycles? Well, if you've answered yes to any of those questions, then it is time to go visit Bicycles of Tulsa. It's out on Mingo in between 51st and 41st. I don't know the actual location, I just know it's a big giant red building. So go there, go say hello to Josh, Scott, Todd, Steven, and all the guys, and go look at a new bicycle. I think it's a good idea. So why do you have to wait for 5 minutes is usually the question we get. The reason is it takes 5 minutes at least for the water to get hot in there and push its way up through the little percolator into the actual receiver, which is very important. So we here at the drum shop add 2 teaspoons of sugar, to the cup. And we do that because we're actually going to make a coffee sugar kind of slurry. And that's what actually makes, please, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, the crema, the creamy frothy top on Cuban coffee. The key to it is when the coffee starts to push its way up through the percolator and it starts going inside of here, that's when it's the most rich and thick. It's almost syrupy, but it's just coffee goodness. So we're going to take a couple spoonfuls of this into there and mix it up and turn it into a slurry. Nope. We're still waiting. It's time. And now we mix. And what you should have is this wonderful little slurry mix. And by then, the coffee should be done percolating. Mix up all the sugar slurry into the coffee. What you can't see is how good it is. So, thanks for watching Coffee Talk with the Drum Shop. Go buy you some Cafe Bustelo and go enjoy some Cuban coffee. See ya.